opinion, the three victims were brutally murdered. Is that correct?
From a look at the scene of the crime, it would be my best judgment that they were assaulted and murdered.
You had anything like this in the past here in this area in Starved Rock?
Not for a long, long time in the county.
You think that this person could still be here in this area?
He could possibly be. We're checking out that possibility.
In the winter of 1960, 3 women went into the woods at the Starved Rock State Park. A few days later, their bodies were found in a cave underneath the frozen waterfall in St. Louis Canyon, displayed in a macabre tableau. Each was laid out in the snow, spread eagle. Their wrists had been tied, their underwear had been pulled down, and most disturbingly, their faces were utterly obliterated by hundreds of blows. A manhunt ensued that ultimately focused on the 21-year-old dishwasher at the Starved Rock State Park Lodge, Chester Weger. In spite of contradictory physical evidence and under immense pressure from the police, Chester Weger confessed to the crime. However, his story did not match the details of the crime scene, and yet, propelled by his confession, he was sentenced to life in prison. In spite of recanting his confession and proclaiming his innocence, Chester Weger spent the next 6 decades in prison. 60 years later, the conviction stands, and yet the mystery endures around what really happened in those woods and who committed the Starved Rock murders.
Well, who framed you, Chester? Well, there's been lies throughout the sheriff's department. And exactly who, I cannot say. It's been quite a few.
I'm Andy Hale. I'm a civil rights attorney who specializes in investigating wrongful convictions, and I represent Chester Weger. If Chester Weger is innocent, then his 6 decades behind bars would become the longest wrongful conviction in United States history. You may have heard about this case and think you know the story because of the recent HBO docuseries or prior media coverage, but there is so much more information and details that we're going to be bringing you here, including DNA from the crime scene being tested for the first time in 60 years. As Chester's attorney, I'll be breaking those results right here. Join me as we peel back the layers of this over 60-year-old crime, give you real-time updates on breaks in the ongoing investigation, and try to find out what really happened at Starved Rock State Park over half a century ago.